Huh. Hockey docky. Alright, so now we're fueled. Every citizen of Kentucky is required by law to bathe at least once a year. Damn, this shit's all fucking dead end over here, and this line of traffic's gonna fucking suck. That lady wanted me to, like, hit the throttle really hard. They honked her horn at me. You know, I love doing shit for kids, but sometimes it's kind of weird. Like, I'm not used to that. Okay, so in Sweden, when leaving someone's home, wait until you get to the doorway to step outside before putting on your coat. To do so earlier suggests you are eager to leave. When entering or departing a Russian home, it is considered very bad form to shake hands across the threshold. I can understand that. During World War II, bakers in the United States were ordered to stop selling sliced bread for the duration of the war on January 18th, 1943. Only whole loaves were made available to the public. It was never explained how this action helped the war effort. That is weird. In the Middle Ages, the highest court in France ordered the execution of a cow for injuring a human. In 1845, Boston had an ordinance banning bathing unless you had a doctor's prescription. That's interesting. To prevent violence, quote unquote, it was one time customary certain phases of the moon to chain and flog inmates of England's notorious Bedlam Hospital. That's crazy. In Athens, Greece, a driver's license can be taken away by law if the driver is deemed either unbathed or poorly dressed. I don't know if that's accurate. Found on the handle of a hammer. Caution, do not use this hammer to strike any solid object. In 17th century Japan, no citizen was allowed to leave the country on penalty of death. Anyone caught coming or going without permission was executed on the spot. Wow. In New York State, it's still illegal to shoot a rabbit from a moving trolley car. What the fuck? It's illegal in Alabama to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. Some of these are just state laws that I feel like don't exist anymore. Found on a Tampax tampons. Remove used tampon before inserting a new one. Yeah, it gets... God, stupid labels again. During the time of Peter the Great, any Russian man who wore a beard was required to pay a special tax. That's weird. To pass U.S. Army basic training, young female recruits must do 17 push-ups in 2 minutes. Males must do 40 push-ups in 2 minutes. Wow. That's pretty low. I feel like there's way higher now. In 1388, English Parliament banned waste disposal in public waterways and ditches. I could totally get behind that. That shit. Dumping that kind of stuff just fucking collected, dude. I would hate it to have lived back then. It would just stank the whole time. A Venetian law decrees that all gondolas must be painted black. The only exception are gondolas belonging to high public officials. I don't know if that's true or not. If anybody lives in Venice, please confirm. The Spanish Inquisition once condemned the entire Netherlands to death for heresy. Fuck that. No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. In Pennsylvania, ministers are forbidden from performing marriages when either the bride or groom is drunk. That makes sense. I can get behind that. impotence is grounds for divorce in 24 U.S. states. Now, I have heard that one. That one does make sense. If you guys don't know what impotence is, I do believe impotence is the inability to perform / reproduce, to bear offspring, or to create offspring, something like that. In San Salvador, drunk drivers can be punished to death before a firing squad. Fuck. I hope that's not true. I hope that's just old. It was once against the law to slam your car door in a city in Switzerland. Huh. What the fuck are these guys doing up here? Talking on a cellular phone while driving is against the law in Israel. That's pretty much against the law in a lot of places. In December 1997, the state of Nevada became the first state to pass legislation categorizing Y2K data disasters as acts of God, protecting the state from lawsuits that may potentially be brought against by residents in the year 2000. That's pretty smart. Except for it was definitely brought on by man, because no one ever expected computers to be around that long. During World War I, the punishment for homosexuality in the French army was execution. That sucks. In Milan, Italy, when an operator dialed the wrong number, the phone company fined the operator. That sucks. The curtain or veil used by some Hindus and Muslims is to seclude or hide their woman from strangers. It's called a purdah. Wetaskiwin, Alberta, from 1917, quote, "It's against the law to tie a male horse next to a female horse on Main Street." Horse fucking. In Hartfield, Connecticut, you may not, under any circumstances, cross the street walking on your hands. Yet again, another one of those ridiculous state laws that I feel probably doesn't exist anymore. And let's go. An old law in Bellingham, Washington, made it illegal for a woman to take more than 3 steps backwards while dancing. What? Vermont, Alaska, Hawaii, and Maine are both 4 states in the U.S. that do not allow billboards. What? I didn't know that. What? I feel like that's not true. If you guys live in any of those 4 states, please confirm. Drop a comment. Let me know. In 1968, a convention of beggars in Dhaka, India, I don't know how to pronounce that, passed a resolution demanding that the minimum amount of alms be fixed at 15 currency 3 cents. It is illegal in North Dakota to shoot an Indian on horseback, provided you are in a covered wagon. Oh, it's legal. Holy shit. Let me reread it again. It's legal in North Dakota to shoot an Indian on horseback, provided you're in a covered wagon. That's fucked up. In most American states, a wedding ring is exempt by law from inclusion among the assets of a bankruptcy estate. This means that a wedding ring cannot be seized by creditors no matter how much the bankrupt person owes. That's kind of cool. I like that. Candy made from pieces of barrel cactus was outlawed in the U.S. in 1952 to protect the species. That's crazy. In Michigan, it's illegal to place a skunk inside your boss's desk. I feel like that's just bad practice. Found in a television set's owner's manual, do not pour liquids into your television set. Okay. That's retarded. You can't plow a cotton field with an elephant in North Carolina. Wow. In some smaller towns in the state of Arizona, it's illegal to wear suspenders. That's kind of weird. I mean, I want to know what the fuck creates these weird-ass laws. Like, chewing gum is outlawed in Singapore because it's a means of tainting an environment free of dirt. Hypnotism is banned by public schools in San Diego. If you live in San Diego, confirm that. That's fucking awesome. By law, information collected in a U.S. census must remain confidential for 72 years. Now, I can confirm on that one. With my degree for GIS work, we work with a lot of census data on to get property values and property state lines and everything. So like I can't tell you who lives in the house. I can't tell you what they do for a job. The only things I could tell you with census data is their mean household income level, and how many people live there. And then I think that's about it. I mean, there's also other stuff that's hooked up to it that you're not going to be interested in, but that makes sense. The son of a lowly bookie, Peter O'Toole, attended a Catholic school where the nuns beat him to correct his left-handedness. Fuck that. A girl in the Vacocha tribe of Peru, to prepare her for marriage at the age of 12, is placed in a basket in the hut of her prospective in-laws and must remain suspended over an open fire night and day for 3 months. I feel like that's not true. Lawn darts are illegal in Canada. Holy shit, that's hilarious. If you guys don't know what a lawn dart is, it's essentially like it's an outdoor game where you literally throw darts that are like big and heavy, and you try and throw them onto a target. It's kind of like a more precise style of like horseshoes or something like that. I actually had a buddy of mine when I was in grade school back in Arkansas, that he had a scar on his back because he actually got hit with a lawn dart. His brother and him were throwing it around in the front yard, and he actually hit his fucking brother with it. And I'm talking like stabbed it into his back. Like, those things are literally like, imagine a giant dart that you can throw. That's awesome that Canada has banned them. All right, last one. Let's hope it's good. In parts of Alaska, it's illegal to feed alcohol to a moose. Holy shit, that's awesome. If you guys are in Alaska, please confirm, because I feel like getting a moose drunk would be terrifying but awesome, like, at the same time. Alright, I'm out of here. I definitely want to do this again. This is going to become a regular thing, so you guys let me know what you guys think, on top of confirming any of the facts that were in this video. But yeah, so you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time, alright?